Welcome. This is Barry Jones from Angelic Wisdom, and we're here for our monthly Angelscope for the sign of Leo for the month of July 2023. So I'd like to begin by first saying thank you all for returning to this monthly series and to also welcome anyone who's new to our Angelic Wisdom community. Just a few reminders before we begin. First, if you haven't done so, make sure you subscribe, select the all notification bell, like, dislike, and leave comments. If you're considering an angel reading with me and you feel called to do that, you can go to my current website, theangelschool.com/services, and you can find all these links in the description area below this video. If you just like to donate to my channel, no matter um, the amount, you can select my PayPal me link. Also, if you haven't had a chance to check out the general monthly reading for July, that'll be the very first link. Please make sure that you check it out, and because that information will really give you sort of the overall message that you need to hear for this month. And finally, the format in front of you. So the card in the middle will represent the archangel that you'll be working with in this month. And then the cards on either side are messages from your guardian angels. The first card here represents what happens unconsciously. So this is the Major Arcana, the major themes, lessons, energies, and influences that are shaping what you're experiencing in the Minor Arcana in your day-to-day awareness. And so this is what you're conscious of and possibly ways that you can work with that. So let's just take a moment to take a deep breath. And so, Leo, they show me a book. And in general, this is my symbol for information coming through. This could be also downloads in terms of energetic information that will turn into ideas that sparks creativity or inspiration. And that the book is open. This means that there there's a lot that's available to you right now, and a lot of ideas that will be flowing through. And I'm seeing some unicorns coming in to help you with sort of just opening up your awareness and being receptive to all of these ideas. Now, one of the things that I was seeing for some of you, I feel, is that the book kept switching, turning from the book to what I call the naked behind, which is my symbol for vulnerability, emotional vulnerability, or um, just vulnerability in general. And so this tells me that some of you are having trouble, sort of just maybe you're feeling overwhelmed with all this information, and so you're not finding ways, or you're having trouble sort of channeling it in to something that's productive and efficient. Maybe you need to look at, maybe you're having trouble focusing, and maybe you need to look for ways, a new approach that will help you to sort of work with this expanded um, data that's coming through, database of ideas, and it may also represent that the feeling I'm getting too, as I see the number 5, but I'll talk about that in a few minutes. It 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 may be that you are no, I just lost it. What was? Let me see if I can tune into that again. When I saw the number five, it made me feel, I was thinking of the Five of Pentacles for some reason. And it may be that how you're processing things, um, you might have these fears around limited resources that somehow blocking the way that you might um, utilize all of this creativity. It also may mean that you might be getting a lot of work, but not having the time or the energy or the passion or the discipline to be effective, to be able to take on the work. So this five, it just feels like, you know, you have opportunities, but you're not reaching out in some way. You're not embracing the changes. You're not, and I think what I'm really getting here as I'm putting all this back together is that you need to ask for support, help. You're trying to do a lot of things on your own, and you need to delegate. Maybe you need to collaborate with others on projects so that they can handle an aspect of the project that you don't have the time to handle right now. Yes, that this might mean that you're paying this person so that you're not getting the whole fee that you, but it's better that you're being productive and that your clients are getting the service that they need, because that means that you just keep getting clients instead of not having any revenue coming in because you're either turning things away or ignoring it or not doing anything out of some kind of fear. So be open to collaborations, is what I'm getting a sense of. Hmm. So we have the Archangel Phalia. And Archangel Phalia, as you can see, he works with and oversees the care of animals. Okay? And so this card says honor animals, communicate with different species. Now, as you can see, the color of Archangel Phalia is this beautiful sunshine yellow energy. So this is where, for you, Leo, I really think this Archangel's Phalea's energy can support you, because it's like the sunshine and it connects you with the um, sort of the energy of the sun, which is the sun, the ruling planet for you. And also, um, it's sort of as you just close your eyes for a moment and call in Archangel Phalia, and you may see him standing in front of you with his wings wrapped around you, and just feel how his energy just lights you up. And he's suggesting that you might want to connect or especially notice the animals that gravitate towards you. And each animal is therefore sort of a spirit guide and a has a message from you, from the universe in a very specific way. So if you start to have birds come to you, then that means that your angels are really talking to you and chattering, and they're bringing you information that you might be using to communicate in a form of writing. And just pay attention if, and like a pet, like a dog or a cat, starts to come around you, so that maybe you need to trust your intuition, or you need to be more loyal of the dog, or kind and compassionate towards yourself. So just pay attention to the type of animals that show up. If you squirrel, perhaps it's telling you to be a little bit more conservative about your energy right now, and don't spread yourself too thin. So as you call in Archangel Felier, he will communicate through a specific animal that you will start to notice that you're seeing, or you'll feel this connection with in some way. You'll know that connection when you see it. And just take it as a sign. You can look up different animals and, animal oracle decks, or online, to see what their um, medicine might be that they're offering you at this time. But know that, again, this is about collaboration with the universe and our animal spirit friends on the planet. So it might be a different kind of collaboration that you than you were expecting, but that you need. And this just draws your attention to be aware of nature, but in a very specific way. And noticing how these animals don't take themselves seriously. Notice how they play, and how they go about their purpose without questioning it, without overthinking any of it. They're just being. And maybe the focus for you, Leo, is to just be. Be yourself. Be, meaning as in focus on the things that you're passionate about. Don't worry about the things that you're not passionate about. Like we spend some of our times like worrying about things that we don't want to do, instead of focus on the things that we do want to do. All right, let's take a look at the Major Arcana card. And so this is Judgment, traditionally. And here it's titled Renewal. So I feel like, first of all, with the trumpet there, heed your inner voice. Don't make decisions that doesn't honor that voice. Even if it seems like you're going against everything that's logical and right, listen to that voice. Because as you listen to that voice, you align yourself with that voice and all of its guidance. When you're fighting it, then all that information becomes overwhelming, because you're undisciplined in how you follow it. You spend more time not following it, ignoring it, trying to manipulate it so it creates an outcome that you feel safe about. So this is a time, maybe life feels like it's calling you out. It's like, it's sort of like if somebody forces you out of the closet, and it's uncomfortable. But at the same time, and you might despise the persons or the situations that causes that to happen, but there's a relief at the same time. And when the universe calls you out, it's because you're ready. So take the time, as a message says, reflection, self-evaluation, rebirth. Take the time to really see what it is that why you're resisting, and so that you can be more open. All right, so the two of water. So this is showing up for you again. That partnership is the first word there, and I really feel like collaborations that are harmonious, where you kind of get each other, where there's like you just click, you just know it instantly. This is not. This is, trusting your feeling, trusting your guts, right? Um, I'm seeing the word things, certain things resolving for you. This is like things healing for you, things resolving, deepening your commitment, and on some level. So where if you were kind of scattered and non-committal, now you find things coming together in such a way that you're feeling more secure, and safe in making certain commitments, about making certain commitments in your life. Okay? So there's going to be a really incredible connection. Going to feel like a soul connection. And whatever that is, that's going to just sort of place you on your path more concretely. So there's a lot of things here, you know, with the universe, with the animals. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of communication here that, where you're going to just find yourself reading the universe, reading the vibes around you, and having that experience where you just feel um like like everything in the world is just sort of going in a direction that you would choose. So a sense of alignment, maybe serendipity. All right, so I send you lots of love and have a beautiful month of July, Leos. God bless you.